Today we are going to learn about numerical problems on motion in one dimension. So what is the meaning of motion in one dimension? When a body is moving in one dimension, what does it mean that one dimension? That the path of the body is a straight line, okay, or a line segment or a ray. So one dimension means three geometrical figures are there for one dimension: line segment, line or ray. Okay, so when a body is moving along a path, the path is such a way that the path is straight line. Okay, at that time it is called motion in one dimension. At the same time, we need to keep it in our mind that always we can solve these three equation of motion what we have derived, that is for uniform acceleration. Okay, that is for uniform acceleration. That is, acceleration is constant, velocity is changing, but the rate of change of velocity, which is called acceleration, that is constant. Okay, what is the first problem? Let us read it. A body is moving vertically upwards. A body is moving vertically upwards. Its velocity changes at a constant rate from 50 meter per second to 20 meter per second in 3 seconds. What is its acceleration? So whenever we are going to solve any numerical problem, so first thing we need to find out what are the given data. That we need to list it out first. Okay, so I'm just going to write that first. What are the given data here? Again, I'm reading the questions. A body is moving vertically upwards. Vertically upwards. Its velocity changes at a constant rate. That is, rate of change of velocity is constant here. From 50 meter per second. So this is the first given data what I have got from here. So from 50 meter per second, that is, initially the velocity was 50 meter per second and to 20 meter per second. That is, finally the velocity reaches to 20 meter per second in 3 seconds. In 3 seconds. This time taking is 3 seconds. So this 50 meter per second, what is it? This is the initial velocity. Initial velocity, and the initial velocity you used to represent it using u. Okay, initial velocity is given as 50 meter per second and 50 meter per second to 20 meter per second. That is the final velocity. Final velocity is 20 meter per second. So final velocity we used to represent it using v. V is the final velocity. That is 20 meter per second, which is given. And they have told it as, they have taken time to change this velocity 3 seconds. Okay, so this is the time given, t. We used to represent it using t. T is the time taken, which is given here as 3 seconds. Okay, now what have they asked? They have asked what is its acceleration. So acceleration we used to represent it using the symbol A. A is acceleration. That is our unknown quantity here. Okay, so what are the equation of motions we know? We know the first equation of motion, we know V is equals to U plus AT. V is equals to U plus AT. Now here you see the quantities. U is given, V is given, T is given, A is not given. So A is only one unknown quantity. So one unknown quantity and one linear equation. We can solve it easily. Okay. And one more thing you need to keep it in our mind, the unit. Okay. Here you check all of these are given in CGS unit. So no problem. So let us put the given value here. In place of V, I am placing 20 is equals to U is given as 50 plus A we don't know. A I am writing it as A. T is given as 3. Okay. Now I am changing the side. 20 minus 50 is equals to A into 3. Now 20 minus 50 is minus 30 is equals to A into 3, or minus 30 by 3 is equals to A. So if we are reducing, we are getting minus 10. Or what have I got? A is equals to minus 30. What is the unit? Now you check it. V is in meter per second. Divided by time is in second. So the acceleration will be meter per second square. Sorry. 10. I have reduced it, and 10 meter per second square. But one negative sign is there. What is the meaning of the negative sign? That is, acceleration is negative. Acceleration is negative. It is also called as retardation. It is also called as retardation. Okay. It means velocity is decreasing. Now when we are going to our picture, there also I can see, yes, initially the velocity was 50 meter per second and finally the velocity got 20 meter per second. That is, it is decreasing slowly. When it is going upward, slowly it is decreasing its value. So what will be the answer? I'm just rubbing the board, making some space. Yes. So therefore, okay. So here you need to first write down what is the meaning of this negative sign. The negative sign indicates the velocity is decreasing. Okay, it is also called as retardation. Therefore, the retardation is 10 meter per second square, or the acceleration is minus 10 meter per second square. Acceleration is minus 10 meter per second square. Okay. Or if we are using the term retardation, it is already representing the negative sign. That's why retardation is 10 meter per second square. Thank you.